This is the most luxurious restaurant in the world. It has an appetizer that costs $195 and a 6-course dinner that costs $420 per person. It's also one of only 148 restaurants globally to hold 3 Michelin stars, a distinction awarded exclusively to the most exceptional dining establishments. This is Louis XV. It's located in Monte Carlo, Monaco, inside of Hotel de Paris. It's next to the casino, which is the #1 attraction in the country, where supercars and wealthy patrons gather. I arrived in late December, so the grand square in front of the casino was adorned with towering Christmas trees, sparkling with golden and silver lights. There were also large snow globes placed around the square, each with a unique and intricate scene. As I stepped into the hotel, I was greeted by another Christmas tree towering in the center of the lobby. It was a display of festive elegance, with shimmering gold and white ornaments, serving as a radiant centerpiece. To the right, conveniently located near the entrance, was Louis XV. To get a reservation, I booked online a few weeks in advance for the 7:45 PM dinner. I was required to make a mandatory deposit of €100 per person, which will be included in the bill later on. This deposit will only be refunded if you cancel your booking. The dress code of the restaurant is smart casual. An elegant dress is required for women, and a jacket must be worn at all times for men. You are not allowed to take off your jacket during the entirety of the experience. The doors open at 7:45 PM sharp, and we were escorted to our table by a staff member. A magnificent golden chandeliering highlights the interior of the restaurant. Its sparkling crystals cast a glow that illuminated the entire room, making it the focal point of the space. The walls were adorned with intricate carvings and soft neutral tones that blended seamlessly with the luxurious white and gold accents. The restaurant was intimate, with only a dozen or so tables. At the heart of the restaurant was the bread preparation section, an open area where skilled chefs worked in full view of the diners. The menu was minimalistic and included both a la carte and tasting menus. The cuisine focuses on using natural, fresh ingredients, which enhances the Mediterranean flavors the restaurant is known for. The chef takes inspiration from the traditional recipes and local produce of the French Riviera with a modern twist. This version is lighter and more vibrant, offering a fresh take on classic Mediterranean food. I decided to go for the 6-course tasting menu, which costs €420 per person. This includes various items from the menu, 4 half dishes selected by the chef, cheeses, and dessert. The first item that was brought to us was flatbread with mushrooms. It was light and crunchy. The mushrooms were flavorful and complemented the crispiness of the bread. We were also given a slice of bread, a drizzle of olive oil, and butter to accompany the meal. The first course is a mix of 3 different dishes. The first is a croquette, which is deep fried with cabbage. The second is crackers, topped with red tuna. And the third is a stew, made with turnip and shrimp. For the second course, we have the swordfish, a delicate testament to the Mediterranean's vibrant palate. It was thinly sliced, fresh, and had a tender yet firm texture. The green sauce had a blend of herbaceous and citrusy notes that complemented the fish. Next, we have the red mullet, which is a presentation of Mediterranean simplicity and elegance. The fish is fresh and showcases the quality that this region's waters are renowned for. Its texture is a rather unique blend of smoothness and fattiness, while the natural oils of the fish provide a silky finish. For our next course, we have the artichoke, deep fried in artichoke oil with caviar and mint oil. It is crispy, earthy, and its golden exterior captures the essence of rusticity. The caviar offers a luxurious contrast to the artichoke's grounding flavors with its briny intensity. The drizzle of mint oil weaves the dish's elements with a light and aromatic finish. The fifth course is a fillet of cod. It is placed artfully on a plate, with its pale flesh contrasting beautifully with the earthy tones of the accompanying elements. A rich, velvety brown sauce blankets the plate, which complements the mildness of the fish. The garnish of seasonal greens adds a final touch of freshness to the dish. The sixth course is the lamb, which is made with broccoli and butter. The lamb is cooked medium rare with a tender and juicy interior. The broccoli provided a slight crunch and natural sweetness, while the butter carried a hint of saltiness. For dessert, I had the rum baba with half-whipped chantilly on the side. I was given the option to choose between 5 different rums, each with their own flavor profile. I decided to go with the Ron Matusalem Grand Reserva 15, which is renowned for its smooth complexity. The waiter served the cake in a golden cloche and sliced it in half before pouring the rum over it. The cake was soft, spongy, and delicate. The rum was sweet, with notes of caramel and honey. Each bite offers a harmonious interplay between the airy lightness of the cake and the deep, warming richness of the rum, striking a perfect balance of luxury and elegance. To conclude the 3-hour-long dinner, we were given a stand of assorted sweets and chocolates. The selection includes rich chocolate bonbons, vibrant fruit jellies, and delicate confections that offer a sweet end to the meal. The bill came out to a total of €1,690 for 4 people, including the $400 deposit that was made in the reservation. This averages to about €422 per person. During the dinner, only 2 out of 4 people ordered a set menu and wine. If you're interested in a more flexible dining experience, an a la carte option is available, which can significantly lower the overall cost. And now, it's time for my honest review of Louis XV. For the ambience, I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. A standout feature is the magnificent golden chandelier ring that enhances the luxurious atmosphere. The bed station in the middle of the restaurant showcases the work of the culinary team, adding a touch of artistry to the dining experience. With only a dozen tables, the restaurant ensures an intimate and exclusive setting for its guests. The service was a 4 out of 5. At the start of the dinner, the waiter asked me for my food preference, and I stated that I didn't want any cheese. However, I was still served cheese, and the chef didn't prepare anything special for me. In addition, I was asked for my preferred doneness, but the waiter didn't specify the meat. Because of this, I assumed that the meat was a beef steak, but it was lamb instead. Other than these couple of mishaps, the overall service was friendly and dramatic. From the appetizers to the main dishes, the food was a 3 out of 5. To be honest, I was underwhelmed by most of the food. The presentation was top-notch, but the taste was average. While I enjoyed the croquette and the tuna in the first course, the turnip in the stew was a bit bitter and it overpowered the shrimp. Secondly, the red mullet in the third course was slightly fatty and had an odd silky texture. The lamb, which was the main course, lacked seasoning, and the accompanying green sauce tasted similar to the previous sauces. There were some notable dishes, including the swordfish and the artichoke. However, the dish that stood out to me the most was the ram baba, which is ironic because it's a dessert. The portion sizes were also a lot more than I expected, and I already felt full halfway through the courses. Although the menu stated 4 half dishes along with cheeses and dessert, I counted a total of 11 dishes being served throughout the meal. That said, this is a plus point for value and those with a larger appetite. Despite its imperfections, Louis XV remains a prestigious experience for anyone seeking exclusivity and artistry in their dining.